And welcome to a special edition of AC 360, the draw for the CNN Democratic presidential debates. I'm Anderson Cooper in Washington. Tonight, we're taking you behind the scenes of the upcoming Democratic presidential debates that CNN is hosting in Detroit. Now, usually how candidates are chosen for debates, which night they appear on, who's standing next to them on the stage, that's all decided behind closed doors. But not tonight. Tonight, we want to be as transparent as possible. 20 candidates have qualified to appear in the debates, which take place in less than 2 weeks. So many candidates, the debates will take place over 2 nights, July 30th and 31st at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on CNN. Now, we want you, the voters, to see how we're choosing which 10 candidates will appear on stage together on each night. The candidates and their campaigns are waiting to learn who they will share the stage with, and they're going to find out just as you will and we will live tonight in the draw. Let's go to Wolf for more. Wolf?
Anderson, a lot of thought and care has gone into this process to make sure it's transparent and fair. Here's how tonight's draw will work. CNN is conducting 3 draws, the first draw, the second draw, and the final draw. In accordance with rules mutually agreed upon by CNN and the Democratic National Committee, candidates will be assigned to one of these draws based on their current level of support in qualifying polls. This is to ensure candidates of comparable polling are featured evenly across both nights. The first draw has 10 candidates who will be divided randomly into the 2 nights, July 30th and July 31st. Colorado Senator Michael Bennet, Montana Governor Steve Bullock, New York Mayor Bill de Blasio, former Maryland Congressman John Delaney, Hawaii Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard, New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, former Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper, Washington Governor Jay Inslee, Ohio Congressman Tim Ryan, and author Marianne Williamson. The second draw has 6 candidates who will be divided randomly into the 2 nights, once again, July 30th and July 31st. New Jersey Senator Cory Booker, South Bend, Indiana Mayor Pete Buttigieg, former HUD Secretary Julián Castro, Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar, former Texas Congressman Beto O'Rourke, and businessman Andrew Yang. The final draw has 4 candidates who will be randomly divided into the 2 nights, July 30th and July 31st. Former Vice President Joe Biden, California Senator Kamala Harris, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, and Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren. Here's where tonight's drawings will take place with these 3 CNN anchors, Brianna Keilar, Victor Blackwell, and Ana Cabrera. Let's go to Brianna to explain what happens next.
Well, CNN is televising the draw tonight because we believe that this process should be as transparent as possible. So in that spirit, we are keeping things simple and low tech. So here's what Victor, Ana, and I will be doing. We all have name cards like these ones, 1 for each candidate in our group. We have the same number of date cards, half for the first night, July 30th, half for the second night, July 31st. So we'll be putting the candidate cards into one box titled Presidential Candidates. We'll put the date cards in this other box titled Debate Night, and then randomly we'll draw a name and a date to determine which night each candidate will appear. And Wolf, you will be keeping tabs on all of the results, and they'll be constantly updated on the bottom of the screen as well.
And just minutes from now, Brianna, we're all going to learn the final debate lineups for both nights at the same time as the candidates.